Okay.
Part two.
Part two. So you saw this little ball here. He loves this thing. So anytime you have him in his car seat, whether you're driving or you're just going for a stroll, make sure you have that because he really likes it. The other two things, make sure you always have a burp rag in the car seat with him, and then you also has his pacifier. One thing he's been prone to do now is he'll take his pacifier and he'll throw it after he's done playing with it. I found it on the street a couple times. Don't put it back in his mouth after it's touched the street. So his pacifier, if you want to, you can just kind of tuck it behind his arm here. That way he can't get to it and throw it out. But if he's getting tired or a little crabby, you can go ahead and pop that in.
Okay, stroller.
So the stroller. So it's in the car right now. My golf bag's not going to be in there, so you're going to have plenty of room for it. This is the part that gets a little complicated, so make sure you pay attention. So it's all one piece right here. You're going to make sure before you leave and when you put it in the car, you always want to have these two pieces. They're the exact same. If you lose these, all hell's gonna break loose. You won't be able to use the stroller. So make sure you always have these on your possession. We always just shove them in here. That way they're easily accessible. So we'll put these to the side right now and I'll show you how to use these in a second. All right, so you have this. Notice how all the wheels are down and you have this kind of rectangular frame here. So here's what I do.
Hold on, car's coming.
Car.
All right, never mind.
Okay. So you have the rectangular frame here, and you have these two white switches. I don't know if you can see those or
Yeah,
not.
we got them.
But you take your thumbs and you pull those towards you, and that unlocks the mechanism. Then what you do is, while holding those down, kind of pop it up. There you go. Now these should kind of fall back, so it's pretty locked. Now this is loose right now, but don't worry, I'll show you how they lock here in a second. So you're pretty much ready to go, and now you got to put these attachments on. What I like to do, so it doesn't roll around on you, go ahead and apply the brake, which is this little guy here, and now it's not going to move for you. All right. Now these things. There's a little diagram on here that'll show you how the stroller is supposed to face. These two little tabs here fit right here, if you can bring the camera down. So I'll show you like this. So child should always be facing you, so face the handrail. These two tabs here will fit nicely into those two holes down there, like that, until it clicks. The exact same thing on the other side. Two tabs, two holes. Click. So that's on. Now, just like the diagram says, pick Jackson up. You have this circle here, kind of aligns with it. Same on the other side, and you'll hear a click. Just to test, pick the whole thing up like this, and you know it's locked in. All right.
Cool. Now show me how to release the brake.
So the brake's still on. To release it, watch your fingers here, because you can get a little pinch sometimes. You just want to push this white button, like that. Now you're ready to go.
Bye-bye.
Okay?
Cool. Now show us how to get the car seat out.
All right. So again, always use the brake. Anytime your hand's not on it, use the brake.
Okay.
Nice and easy. So there are two buttons right here, and there's there's one button here and there's an identical one on the other side. All you have to do is push that down like that. At the same time, the other side, grab here.
So you're just grabbing the bottom of the car seat.
Yep. And then lift up.
Yep.
Okay? Put Jackson down. And in order to get these off, you actually have to take these off, or else this thing won't fold up. So in order to get them off, this big white button, you just push it in and you pull up. Same thing on the other side. Push in, pull up. Nice and easy. Packing them in there so we don't lose them. And I want to do the exact same thing but in reverse order. So here I'm going to grab the frame, pull up on these two things.
I always release the brake first.
Lee releases the brake first. Pull up on these, pull down until it hits the ground. Middle bar, pull up. And
Voila.
boom, you're ready to go. Back in the car. Done. Thank you very much. We love you both. And please take good care of our son.
Done.